Welcome to Descent to the SS Veilbreaker. A game inspired by Iron Lung. We're gonna descend into the ocean in this submarine. Now we're doing well. Let's get into this game. Mr. Blackwood, 3 nights ago, the cargo SS Veilbreaker went down in flames off the coast of Scapa Flow. No survivors. The owning company claims it was an accident, a mechanical failure, perhaps a lightning strike. But they're asking for full compensation, and that makes it our problem. Okay. You'll descend into the Abyssal Surveyor. Locate the wreck, assess the damage, and determine what really happened. Look for signs of fire, breach points, anything that proves or disproves their story. You have limited oxygen and no backup. This isn't an expedition. It's an investigation. Get in, get the evidence, and get out. Find the truth and return. That's all we require. Okay. Is this the game?
Let's get this underway. Your task is to descend to the Veilbreaker's remains and see if you can discern anything that might suggest this wasn't quite the mishap our underwriters seem so keen to accept. The submersible's operation is quite simple. At the rear, you'll find 3 gauges indicating oxygen, pressure, and electricity levels, from top to bottom. Should the electricity dip, the crank beside them will restore it with a few turns. Be mindful that the pressure will increase as you descend. Should the gauge enter the red zone, please pause your descent and allow it to stabilize. Your oxygen supply is sufficient for approximately 25 minutes, so please utilize your time effectively. The lever at the front controls vertical movement and speed, and there's an indicator next to it displaying your distance from the wreck. Now, please proceed and report back your findings promptly. Oh, and one final note. The pilot of the previous expedition apparently thought it prudent to open the rear door. Need I elaborate on the consequences? Please, for the sake of our company's finances and your continued employment, ensure that door remains firmly shut.
Okay. You finished talking? Why was that so quiet? Hold on, let me just...
5 hours later.
Okay. We're good. Back. Okay, what happened? Why is it dark? Well, the lights went out. Now realizing it. Okay, what does this manual say? Abyssal Surveyor Operating Manual. Royal Maritime Insurance Code 1904. Instructions for piloting the submersible vessel. This guide outlines basic procedures for safely operating the Abyssal Surveyor during underwater inspection missions. Read carefully before descending. Gauges, rear panel, top to bottom. Oxygen... Wait, rear panel. There's a panel at the rear? Hold on, I was trying to... Oh, sound. Actually, wait a minute. Resume. There we go. Rear panel. Oh, this panel. Okay. Hold up, what does it say? Top to bottom, oxygen shows remaining breathable air. A full tank provides approximately 25 minutes of operation when empty. Survival is impossible. Pressure measures internal steam pressure if the needle enters the red, stop movement and wait for it to drop. Power displays battery charge, powers lights, instruments, and life support. Crank generator located beside the gauges. Turn by hand to recharge the battery when power is low. Do not wait until empty. Depth control lever, front helm, left mouse click, push forward, descend, increase speed. Movement increases pressure. If pressure climbs too high, stop the sub to let it stabilize. That's not what I was trying to do. No. So that's the problem. We're out of power. So this thing. Wait. What does it say? Crank generator located beside the gauges. Oh no. Okay. There's a crank here. So we got to code and click this. So the bottom one's the power. Let's get this into the green. Our oxygen is currently fine, but we've probably used about 4 minutes or 5 minutes. I'm assuming that'd be really cool if it was actually literally 25 minutes. I mean, I guess it probably is, right? So I can kind of time it, but not exactly time it off the length of my recording. And currently our pressure's fine. Let's get going down. Okay. This wall, it's rocks. It looks kind of like scales though, like there's a giant dragon outside. But I guess we're gonna go down. Let me just leave that like that and then wait till the pressure gets too high and then just kind of slow us down a bit. I don't know, is that the best technique or do I just keep it at like a consistent pace, do you reckon? We don't got much time, so... I guess we just wait and see. And this is gonna... No, I don't know what this does. I don't think our manual says anything about that, does it? Engineer depth control level, front home. I don't think... Oh, power's getting... Oh, pressure. Slow down. Hold up. Slow our movements. Wait, what did I say to do if the pressure gets high? Do we have to turn it off? Pressure. If the needle enters the red, stop movement and wait for it to drop. Oh my goodness. Why do I keep pressing escape? What have I been playing that uses escape? There. Okay, we gotta wait for the gauge to go down. What have I been playing that I press escape to friggin' get out of text? It's so annoying. I'm not saying that the game design is bad, because that is a perfectly fine button to use for that. It's just, I apparently don't... I'm not used to that or something. Okay, well, pressure's good. Let's descend. No, other way. Descend. Descend? Yeah, descend. Why does it feel wrong? Ascend? Descend.
Splendid. You're descending now, are you? Very good. Just thumbing through the dossier here. Veilbreaker, Captain. The name does stir a memory. Seems our esteemed captain had something of a record, implicated in no fewer than half a dozen unfortunate incidents by the look of it. Now,
half a dozen.
I mean no disrespect to the departed, heaven forbid, but, well, the sea is oft a lonesome mistress, is she not? And sailors, God bless them, are known on occasion to seek certain comforts, if you catch my meaning.
Hold on, pressure's getting high. Who is making noise though? Like, whatever. Annoying. Turn the power up. Now I'm very confused. Do you ascend? No, ascending's going up. We're descending, right? I think we're descending. Now I'm very confused. Okay, our pressure's fine. Other way. Go. Back to full speed. Descending, right? Where is it? This. No, this. Left mouse click pushes forward, descend. Increase speed. Right mouse click, ascend, reduce speed. Yeah. That's what I thought. What does this do? Are we gonna... I don't know if that's gonna be important or not. I just need power, right? This is a cool... Hello? It sounds like someone talking. There's definitely something out there. I just don't know what it is. And these windows are located a little bit low. So I can't easily look out. It's still pretty light though, considering... We must be like a good 1,000 meters down by now. We're almost halfway through our time. That's concerning. Considering we're still a long way from the bottom. Although we are almost 1,000 meters away now. Definitely not going too slow. Oh, I was
Lost power? Is a few turns of the crank truly so taxing? I did instruct you to monitor the gauges. This is not some idle underwater excursion.
I am aware.
Focus on the task. Watch
buddy.
your instruments and spare us from any further amateur missteps.
Okay. My apologies. I guess because that guy was like alive, right? Like watching me, it's not like pre-recorded messages. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, hey, cranking the power. I don't want this to run out again. So I'm gonna say, watch the pressure valve until the pressure goes down, and then I'm gonna go and stop the vehicle. So the pressure does go down, or technically, yeah, the pressure would go down, not up. Well, it's going up right now. Here's the movement. Wait for the pressure to go down. Put this back on. There we go. Right, that's a little bit more. I wonder how many people on the surface are currently watching us go down in a submarine. Well, I don't know if they're watching. How are you down here, sir? Doesn't seem right. I feel like you should be dead, considering the water pressure currently around us. And the fact that you're not wearing any kind of suit. Well, I will say, that wasn't the worst jump scare. It's a lot better. I like those ones when it's like, not quite so in your face, you know? 700 meters from the bottom. Well, I mean, that was obviously in my face, but it's more like... Oh, my lights though.
The door handle has shifted. Oh. Did my instructions somehow escape you? I was perfectly clear. The door was to remain untouched. And now, with the pressure as it stands, it cannot be properly secured. One truly does wonder about the standards of this organization. These costly missteps, entirely avoidable.
Could I have some power? What the frick happened? Okay. We keep going down though. Am I in a simulation? There's no way. Oh, this thing must have lights on the outside. That must be why it's so light, because there's no way there's this much light at this depth. Because we're like 2,000 meters or feet or whatever under the water. There wouldn't be as much light down this deep. I don't know if we're deep enough that there'd be no light, but definitely would be a lot darker. Hey. Do that. I didn't see to leave it on. I can't believe I forgot my light. Don't worry about it. Okay, put it back on. Put it back on. Let's go. Let's go. Down to the depths of the ocean. I don't know what that is.
The indicator suggests we're nearing the site. Now, as instructed, turn your attention to the left viewport. The Veilbreaker's remains should come into view shortly.
I see it. Looks pretty destroyed, but pixelated. What's happening? The frick was that? Hold up. What is happening? Oh, I'm drowning. What? I don't know what happened in the end. Did we die? I'm assuming we died. I'm assuming there was some sort of creature down there and it opened the door and killed us. That was interesting. That was interesting. Not bad. Not bad. Very interesting. Well, I hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, please remember, remember. If you did, consider subscribing. It would help me out a lot. But until next time, I hope you have a good week. Remember, Jesus loves you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.